Hello, my name is Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Warhammer Geheimnisnacht mod. In the last episode, we were able to take these counties down here from Kislev, so that is good. Continuing our expansion in the old empire to continue to acquire human lands, because the humans are useful to us as resources. And we also kind of just have been dealing with, well, we have truces with a lot of our bordering nations, so we're kind of limited in the expansion options that we can engage in. As well as we went on a quest as a result of staring into the Dark Crystal and got ourselves incapacitated again. And we're in a regency for a little while, and our regent decided to take one of my titles. It really isn't that big of a deal. It was this title, this barony right here, this castle. And actually, it's not that terrible of a thing. It brought us down within our domain size. So, you know, I'd really like to have another title back, but it really isn't going to kill us. So, what we may do at some point is in the Empire, if we can find any kind of, one of my viewers suggested, if we can find a title that has some sort of special building or something, we can take a look at maybe keeping a hold of that. Something over here. This wouldn't be a bad idea. There's probably some stuff. I'll have to look around and see if I can find anything we might want to keep. Also suggested that, you know, while we're waiting for some of these truces to expire and things, that we could work down here. We did take this foothold here, but I haven't really done anything. I don't have an army there yet, but we're up to 20,000 strength on all of our current fronts with our standing ghoul forces. We're up to 30,000 here, so we might start building up an army down here. So what we might do is start raising some of the ghoul forces here and split off somebody to send over there to begin building an army here so that we can begin expansion in the Southlands. Alright, so let's go ahead and unpause the game, get things moving. Bad news. Without heresy, convert the population met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. Oh well. Is that down here, I think? No, it's here. A peasant revolt. Blasted peasants. Okay, we got some jungle we need to clear. You have an army that can deal with the peasants. If one of our vassals doesn't take care of it. It was what, Amazok? And I've seen recall there was one that we failed to cut back before. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Alright. So yeah, I'll put some of those event troops down here, and we'll start building up an army down here. So there are human territories here. Let's see. Shadow Realm here. These guys should be humans. Yeah, they are. Jungle successfully contained. These guys also appear to be humans. Jungle successfully contained. Good. Yes, they are. So yeah. Well, there are some green skins. Alright. Reinforcement rates up. And it looks like that the peasant revolt has been obliterated. Very good. Surprised that there's enough living in here to put together a revolt. Ah, they must have raised their army to deal with the peasants, but we got there first. Alright, let's take a look at our truces, see where we might be able to go. Alright, so those are the greenskins. These guys are the Skaven, Middenland, more Skaven, and Kislev. So we're no longer at truce with Steerland, which I think I was actually looking at before, if I remember correctly, right at the end of the last episode. So we may go ahead and get that started. These guys have a fairly sizable military. 21,000 troops. That's nothing to sneeze at. So what we're going to want to make sure of is that we get our best commanders out here. Especially if we have to get into a big fight. We're going to declare this war. I think we're going to go for... Just trying to see if there's anything interesting here. No, nothing there. Well, that'd be a nice chunk of territory to get. So let's go ahead and do it. I can raise some vassal levies to swell our numbers. Oh, 610 works. Just a little insurance. A peasant revolt again? Do we have something going on over here? Oh yeah. Strigony strife. Okay. Alright, well you guys do this. Gather here. You guys can deal with the peasants. We're going to start sieging territory. Defeat? What? Ah, raiders. Say that this has been a bit of a different way to play this game. Okay, more jungle. Having these large standing armies. I'm not, not usually the way that you do this in this game. It's been interesting so far. Alright, victory. Majority of population was converted to the vampiric faith. Very good. Then you can move over here. Proselytize there. Alright, peasants have been dealt with. Uh, 2350. 2 more months. It should be alright. Right. Because these guys got like full-on armies. They got archers. They have a little bit of cavalry. They have some heavy infantry. Oh, failed to bring the... So they should help kind of beef up these guys. I mean, we do have a lot of heavy infantry here. And some cavalry. There's heavy cavalry from the Holy Order. You know, so it's nothing to sneeze at, but a little extra can't hurt. Well, something here barely has any fortifications. We got some really good siege event. .45 with only 500 men guarding. Yeah, we can take that easy. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any. Those are raiders. Oh, look at that. Look at how many wars they're involved in right now. Attacking Duke Blavis the Bold in the Stirlandian Holy War for Ferdmark. Defending on Alphonse of Talite Zealot Uprising. Defending against Grand Duke Marcus of Midland and Midland Holy World for Stirhugel. Hugel, I think it's actually. Hugel. Defending against me. Defending against Dietrich Grutinian. Peasant revolts. Peasant revolts. Okay. So yeah. They're a little busy at the moment. There's Sterlin's army. Grand Duke Xaver, son of the Dark Gods. You got a positive war score. Let's get in there and beat his army. So we're going to need to get an actual victory in the field. Alright, we're going to gaze into the Jade. Winds of Chaos are at dangerous levels. The famous herald, well-versed diplomatic protocols, arrived in your court. He's proposing his services to us, and their chamberlain is saying that we can make good use of this man. A diplomat in a coup. Nah, we're fine. We don't need any more. A better diplomat. You stared deeply into Dark Crystal as your power was restored. You glimpsed beyond its veil and saw the lair of the Firebringer. Wandering in the dreams of the ancient dragon, you stared at his works, and new wonders were unlocked in your mind as well. Got some tech points. Nice. Though we're starting to get maxed out on our tech, so... We're going to beat his army in the field, and I think we're going to mess with some of his other wars. Oh, that was a pretty devastating loss we just handed him. Seems like he's got pretty good garrisons here. Alright, so we're going to move back this way. border gore is pretty bad in this area. Slowly but surely we'll get it cleaned up. Alright, while we're doing this, can we do something productive with some of our other armies? Like you. That seems like a good idea. Let's go raiding. Yep, they're all wanting land. What I could probably do is... like when I take these chunks, instead of just handing out the duchy, I can hand out all the individual counties. I don't know how useful that would be. We've broken the defenses, and they want to have at it. Yep, have at it. Decimate their population. Another peasant. Peasant unrest. Alright, send half the army back, deal with this. Victory 3.5. Still dangerous to assault, but we'll give it a shot. .0 fort level. 1,300 defenders. I think we'll probably wait and siege on that one. Alright, they've been dealt with. Now, someone, one of my viewers also suggested switching to family focus, try to improve relations with the, growing family. We got a lot of guys here now who don't have any titles. Can't quite switch this yet. A couple more years. They can't corral us while we are at war and on campaign, which makes sense. During a mission to try to fabricate a claim to a title, my chancellor has been murdered. Well, that's irritating. Well, next up. Fabricate that claim. And still, their army has not shown up. Seems like it will be strong enough to challenge me. Again, they are still fighting a couple of other wars. Middenland, I think, is probably the big one. Got that. What about this? 1.2. Oh, yeah, we can assault that. Well, then we're just going to go ahead and siege all this uncontested then. 5.25. Let's see. Oh, it just collapsed. 99%. Nope, I don't think so. You're not getting that back. Ah, and you are surrendering. Peasants are continuing to just rise up all over the place. Alright. They surrender. We accept your surrender. We're going to send... Actually, no, we're not. March our troops up there. We think we're a wolf, apparently. Do we need to... Yeah, we definitely need a Jade. Oh, this is... do our sucking provinces. Coordinate fanatic revolts. It appears that the peasant revolt is being dealt with. Defeat. Oh, raiders. Let's go clean this up. Oh. Who's fighting? Cult of Sigmar, Army of Grand Count Xavier II of Steerland. Ah, he's cleaning up my rebellion for me. Thank you. Peasant Revolt's gone. Oh yeah, we are raiding down there. I almost forgot about that. Famous Herald reversed diplomatic protocols arrived in quarters proposing his service to us. A diplomat. No, we don't need another diplomat. This province seemed to offer more resistance than others. And I apparently just killed somebody. Just some random courtier. The regency is over. Vassal opinion. Wow, there's a lot of very negative opinion going on. Rival, rival, rival. Oh, the domain is too big. That's causing a lot of problems. But we're working on it. We're working on it. I'm not sure why the Regency keeps shifting. They're all coming to ask for land. It's probably because I am over my domain size. Alright, there we go. We finally decimated it. Alright, I think we need to choose a different regent. We're gonna go with you. And then we're gonna come out here and we're going to... Can we not? Is it because there's an army there? Alright, suck that province. Why does this guy keep becoming regent? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just I'm picking the regents for a specific reason. Because of their high stewardship. It's kind of annoying that. Rebellions have been dealt with. Alright, we can finally get our ambition set back. Now, do we actually have this duchy? I don't think so. Cannot usurp a title from someone who is at war. No, apparently can't suck this. Alright then. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hand the titles out. My religion, culture, who are human, who are not rulers, who are decent stewards, who are members of my family, my coven. Let's see. What about you? You are good. Grant you landed titles. We can't give you the whole duchy because we don't have the duchy title. So we'll just have to give you the individual counties. Green leaves. Yes. Grant landed title. Have our march. And There we go. Perfect. And we'll keep our army parked there. Just in case. Alright, let's see. Truces. Count Xavier. Marcus Midland. Okay. Alright, looks like we're done raiding here. I guess we can raid here. We still have that truce with the greenskins, right? Yeah, we do. Oh, we still have these armies raised. Okay, they went home. Oh, speaking of, I think we need to send those guys home too. Yes. Why is this guy in prison, and whose prison? Oh, there's finally been a resolution to that war that's been going on for probably 50 years. And it looks like the rebels won. Let me look at my direct vassals. Okay, so now they're a vassal under Ostermark? Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think what we're going to need to do is probably go carousing while we're set to it. Probably with a bunch of our coven members. Just kind of roll through here. And invite everybody carousing. And then see what we're going to do next. Definitely need to start building that next army to open up a new front over here. So we're going to work on that as the opportunity presents itself. And as soon as we get some truces to expire, we're going to press some more claims, grab some more territory as we do. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.